Hi friends, it's Emma from Emma K Plans, and today I am back with my August kit lineup. I already filmed this once last week, and since then I've kind of had a bit of a planning, I don't know, revolution, I don't know what you call it. And so a lot has changed. There's actually two kits that are the same, two kits that are different, but I feel like my whole vibe has changed, so I just wanted to go again, start fresh. It does unfortunately mean that I've already laid a base down of the very first week, so I will run through that quickly. But first, I just wanted to briefly explain my new direction, I guess. So, our calendar months here are the start of, like, our seasons start in a calendar month. So, June, for example, the 1st of June is the first day of winter, just to give you some context. And I have been finding, what have I been planning now for like 5 years, that for example, winter for me is 3 months, and there's really no holidays or anything that breaks up that 3 months. We're about to have a guest, as usual. And then, for example, like summer is December 1st to February 28th or 29th, whatever. But like, just the whole of December is Christmas and the New Year, and then February is Valentine's Day. So it's like I really only get like 4 to 6 summer kits, and that's obviously not enough. So I've decided to kind of manipulate and shift the months a little bit, starting with spring. So even though August is most definitely still winter here, I am going to be transitioning into spring, because for me, spring is 1st of September to the 30th of November, and obviously right in the middle there is a whole month at least worth of Halloween. And then sometimes I do Thanksgiving, sometimes I don't. Come on. And then often it is like I start Christmas early. So I end up again with like 4 spring kits, and I've had enough. So what I'm going to be doing now is June, July is fully winter, and then August transitioning into spring. So August, September, fully spring. October will be Halloween. The start of November will be spring, and then either Thanksgiving or into Christmas at the end. December is fully Christmas. January, fully summer. The start of Feb will be Valentine's. The end of Feb will be summer. And then the start of March, which is my birthday month, will be summer. There'll be my birthday, and then it will be transitioning into autumn from end of March, and then all of April, all of May, and then we're back to June. So I don't expect you to remember that or care, but essentially what it means is I'm going to have at least 2 months for every season now, and I won't have like 1 month for summer and 3 months for winter. So I'm going to try and space it out a bit better to get like a more even spread of kits, because I'm sick of having to sacrifice all the good summer art and only pick 4 of them, which is just impossible. So that's my new philosophy. We're starting in August. It also so happens that I don't have any I've got 1 winter kit left, and I'm just sick of winter. So I love winter living, but I get bored of planning in winter because all the colors kind of blend into one. So anyway, all of that being said, August we are going to be transitioning into spring, which is really exciting. But the first week of August is the 31st of July to the 6th of, what the fuck? The 31st of July to the 6th of August. There we go. And this video is starting off really well. This is a kit I've already laid down. So this is one of my last remaining winter kits. So it is the Pink Diamond Planico September, October, November, I don't really remember, mystery from last year, but it is a mystery from last year, and I paired it with matte silver foil. I think that's actually what she paired it with. I just feel like I wanted to let the colors talk. Like, the colors of this are just some of my favorite colors of all time for a winter kit, so I wanted to let them talk, and I feel like matte silver did the trick. So I had the underlays. I think these were called Festive Leaves from memory, from Planner Hannah. And then I had some Celestial overlays from a bundle, and then the bottom washi is also from Planner Hannah. And then I found the most perfect Simply Gilded washi. I feel like it's not quite doing it justice on camera, but it's literally all of the colors in the kit in one washi, and then it's got silver foil. So I feel like it was made for this kit, so I'm so glad I was able to pull it in. But yeah, that is the 31st to the 6th, and that's my second last winter kit for this year. And then I'll do that later. My last winter kit is from the 7th to the 13th, and it is the Caress Press Snowbound, which was October Mystery. This is real traditional, like, log cabin. Traditional as in, like, Planner Girl winter traditional. I feel like there's always got to be a good ski kit. This one is saved for me because it is navy and blue toned rather than the usual brown, light grey, dark grey, black. I feel like that's been done to death and sends me over the edge. But this one is saved, as I said, because it is blue toned. I feel like it brings a bit of a different vibe. Well, I hope so anyway. It's still not my favourite colour scheme. I'm really not a neutral girly, but I think that blue is going to help go a long way. So this is the Essentials format. This is always my format with Caress Press. It has everything I need and not a whole lot of extras, which is perfect. So that's the kit, and then I am pairing it with navy from Planner Hannah and silver. So I've got navy underlays in Frosty and 15mm in Snow One. These are kind of my go-to. These are almost like sparkle or twinkle when it comes to winter for me. They're like my staples that I'm always pulling in. It's a bit odd. I feel like the navy almost makes the pattern look like 8-bit, which is really weird. I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like, yeah, it looks like it's 8-bit and it's come out of like a 90s video game. So very odd, I know, but that's what I'm using. Navy as kind of the, I say base color, but I've really got way more silver. Navy is the color that I have in mind, but I don't have hardly any navy, so I really had to go ham on silver. I also have pulled out a shit ton of silver, which I know Elisa is going to hate, but I'm not going to change. This is how I do things. So I've just got a random assortment of snow winter themed silver stuff, and I'm just going to pull in what I can. I've had some of this stuff for a while, so it might be time to honestly just move it on if I don't use it, but anyway, here we go. So I've got these snowflake overlays from Planner Hannah. I like these because there's a lot of different sizes. There's big, there's small. I can like cut them up. I can use I just feel like they're very versatile is the word I'm looking for. And then just some scripts and icons, just the usual shit. And then I've got a, is this Twinkle? There's so many freaking names and they all look the same to me now. It's just like a generic, it looks like snow, but it's not officially snow. Bottom washi, I've got the frame boxes, which are always my favorite. I've got 2 of these headers and overlays. I've got these snowflakes. I've got these headers, which are that same like twinkly kind of idea. I've got these quotes, which I definitely will be using these, and then I've got these snowflakes, which I'm pretty sure the dates work because I checked, but now looking at it, they don't. 31st, no, these dates don't work at all, so I'm definitely not using those. I think I had this in a different week when I first pulled this kit, and that's why I pulled in those date numbers, because I remember checking the dates. Otherwise, I mean, that's real dumbass. Oh, and then I've just got some silver bougie to go with that. I don't know why I have so many bougie when I only need one page, but here we are. Tis what it is. Oh, here comes another visitor again. You think they get the message? No. No. We're not up here today. No. Buzz off. Then next is the week of the 14th to the 20th. And I am using the, oopsie, That Girl mystery from Glam Planner. I don't know which month this was. Come on, off you go. Go do something else. The That Girl mystery, it was only recent, so maybe June, I want to say. And it is just the most beautiful, like, home designer, spring, fresh theme. These colors are just absolutely to die for, and I just she just does not get the message. I just love her, honestly. This is, oh, she's going to hide in my planner shelves. Okay, thanks so much. You can stay there as long as you don't come and bother me. Anyway, the colors of this are really spring, and that's why yes, it's an anytime kit, but to me, it's a perfect spring kit. Fashion Girls are just beautiful. And then the, whatever those are called, checklists. The double box. And then I am using a combination here. The foil, this foil I stole from another kit. I'm not using it with this kit, but I wanted to show you the foil color that I'm using, because I don't have it yet. It's on the way to me. So my base color is matte bronze, and I just have a ton of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like leftovers, there we go. So I'm going to be using a mix of Luxe, because I feel like this kit, you have to use Luxe. I've got these diamond overlays. I've got about 15 sheets of half-used scripts and icons. I'm going to try and use some of those up, and then my bottom washi combo will be the bow and then the Luxe confetti, and then, actually no, it probably won't be. It'll be a bow, just not this bow. And then I've got a sheet of just generic bougie boxes. So what I have ordered is in olive from Planner Hannah, and it is this color here. It probably looks very similar to matte bronze actually on camera. I really don't know how much we're going to be able to show the difference, but I feel like it's the perfect color and tone for this kit. Like the greens and the beiges, it just has to be olive. I feel like that's kind of a good indication. So I'm going to go put this back with the kit that it came from. But yeah, that's the color I'm going to be using, and I just feel like it's the right foil for that kit, in my opinion. I don't know what else. It came with Gold Holo, which I certainly am not using, which in fact is funny because I'm actually using the underlays that came with this kit next week. But Gold Holo is way too loud, and this kit is really soft and gentle, so yeah, that doesn't vibe with me. Next up is the week of the 21st through the 27th, and this is going to be the Caress Press February mystery called Goal Digger. This is what it looks like. I love this kit. I think it's an anytime kit, but to me, it's a spring anytime kit. So I feel like it's perfect for my start of spring. What I did when I went through all my spring kits is I chose ones that weren't like ridiculously spring, which you'll see coming up in September, are like butterflies and florals and like really, really spring. I chose to start my spring kits with a bit more like kits that I'm interpreting as spring but maybe aren't necessarily spring, if that makes any sense. So these are the underlays that came with that previous kit in Gold Holo, but I feel like Gold Holo with this kit is the move. So I'm using these underlays. I'm using this kind of little half bundle that I have in, it's Rainbow Luxe, and it's in gold sparkly holo. I've got some old school confetti overlays, and then I've got my functional, so I've just got some scripts and icons. I feel like this is where you can really see the foil colour. Like, how pretty is that? And then I've just got a sheet of generic kind of underlays. So that's my DIY bundle of Gold Holo. To me, I don't know if I've said this before, but Gold Holo is Gold Holo, whether it's sparkly, flat, satin, matte, I don't care. Gold Holo is Gold Holo, so I love a good mix and match, which is interesting because I don't do that with all foil colours. Some colours I'm really strict on, like no, it has to be sparkly or not, but Gold Holo is not one of them. And then the final week, which is I guess technically my transition into like full-on spring, is the 28th through the 3rd of September. And this is another kit that's not a spring kit, but to me it is. So this is the Prosperity kit, which was done for Chinese New Year, which, pardon my ignorance, but I believe is in January or February, which again, there's no way I can give up another summer spot for this, but at the same time, I loved the colours and had to have the kit. So I picked it up in preparation of using it in spring. So this is going to be, as I said, my transition into spring. This is when I was trying out the doodles until I realised that, like, literally I used like 3 of these doodles. I love the concept of them, but that doodle sampler is not functional for me at all. And then, I mean, look at these colours. The colours are the main reason I got the kit. I don't really have a, like, I don't want to say interest, that sounds bad, but, like, I wouldn't normally use a Chinese New Year kit, let's put it that way. But I loved the colours of this one, and I just thought it was really fun and something different. And then I am using a red foil bundle with this. It's the one that Caress Press did, like, kind of to go with this. It's called Lunar New Year, and it's just gorge. It's in flat red, not sparkly red, so I'm literally not pulling any sparkly red in. I am just using the flat red of the bundle, and then I'm using the Cherry Blossom underlays from Planner Hannah, and then I have this random Lunar New Year overlay sheet that I bought in hot gold for some reason, and I remember buying it in hot gold and being like, yes, that's the colour I need, but I don't know why that was the colour I needed when everything else is in red. So it definitely goes with the kit, like the hot gold, but I'm just not I think I'm still going to use it, and I'm just going to use these two because obviously, like, 2020, I could maybe use that, but I'm probably not going to use Happy Chinese New Year. But it's in gold, and it's a very hot gold, so I don't really know the thought process there. But in any case, that's the lineup. So we're really moving into spring, even though when I'm filming this it's like July, which is fucking the middle of winter. But that's okay. Thank you, Nara. Can I have my stuff back? Thank you. So quick little recap. Last week of winter, in my planner anyway, is Snowbound by Caress Press, and it is navy and silver. Then we move into Transitional Spring, which is That Girl by Glam Planner, which is matte bronze and pearl, no, not pearl, olive. Then we've got Gold Digger by Caress Press and Gold Holo, and then Prosperity by Caress Press and flat red / a random hot gold. That's everything. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.